Hello and welcome to Greenlight. So today we're talking about a Blender add-on called Self Fracture and how I use it for storytelling on my first of a recent music video when it came to Blender. I'm going to show you a couple things I did with Blender, including the main title for Rel and a little snippet of the beginning of my music video, which you can check out in my personal channel and on Rel's channel, which I will have it all linked in the description below. Okay, so let's get started right now. All right, so as you can see here, I have my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and my Greenlight Instagram, and you can contact me there and talk about Blender or talk about filmmaking and or Blu-ray stuff. So let's get in here and let's show you the interface of Blender 2.81. Oops, what happened here? Why doesn't it let me just bring it in? Alrighty then. Let me get another window here. Yeah, window capture. There we go. Alright. So this is Blender 2.81. I have a bunch of little things here. This is the interface of 2.81. I like this here. I don't know what short this was, but I would love to find it. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure it's in blenders.com, Blender Animation, YouTube, which I also have their YouTube linked in the description below. So this is my setup. Right here, this is the camera view in the front right there. I don't really see my cursor. Minimize system. I believe it's in already. And I don't really see anything in here. But dang. I really wanted to have you guys see my mouse. Uh, yeah, you can't see my mouse. Great. All right. Well, um, let's see where I can like do some more settings. I don't know why we can't. Hmm. Well, you just hear my son in the background right now. dumping all his toys out. He wants to see what he's got. So let's just move on. So as you can see here, let's just snap that. All right, so what I did here, this is the camera view right here in the red border right there. So, damn, I moved the camera in here. So I had it attached like parented, which is parented on the floor, as you can see right over here on the left. So let's just start over here. So from what you can see here, I have a ball right here, and then I have the camera attached parented to the floor, which I self-fractured. And then I have a light that I put this down over here because I gotta use my fingers and stuff. So I'm gonna have a what you call it, a tutorial for 2.80, which is all beginners courses. But at the end of this, you should see, beginner Blender tutorials. Like there's 2 videos of that, which is for 2.79. I also have a couple of these for 2.81. So I can show you kind of how to use the interface and move around and stuff like that. So I stuck a light in here. Oh, there it is. It's right here in the middle right there. So as you can see, it's the black dot right here in orange now. So I put it in there so I can get some of the trees in the way and everything like that. So with that being said, the trees kind of give it a shadow look, and then I textured the floor to look more like my floor in the music video at the abandoned church, which I believe was abandoned church at the time. I think it's being refurbished or something. So it's all self-fractured, and I'll show you how to add that on in a little bit. This is self-fractured, and then I forgot what this was called, but I kind of crunched up each one, gave it more of like a 3D kind of look, so it's not so flat. Let's see if I play here. You see the camera view? The camera, which is in orange now, as you can see, it's parented. You can parent it to the floor. So I parented it to the whole floor. I believe it was after I fractured it. I self-fractured it. So the ball is representative of my main actor and or performer, which is Rel. Let's see, just put the whole thing and how it looks. So this is how it looks like in the end in the camera view over here to the right. I used Eevee, the Eevee render engine, and we're loading. I wonder if I have everything. All right, cool. I still have it all in the computer, the texture for the floor on the computer. So it uses nodes to do so. So let me scroll up here in my collections. Start with the plane. Nope, not that plane. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to select them all. There we go. And now it's all in orange. So with that, I can go over here and use the nodes. I didn't need to do that. Whoa, they're going everywhere. So it's not even supposed to do what it's doing here, but just screwed up with the nodes. Let's just stop it. I hit the space bar to stop it because it was still playing over here on the edge there. Yeah, this shader editor is on. This is the world's nodes. I used blue screen so then I could take out the blue in Premiere Pro. My whole compositing with this music video was all in Premiere Pro, which I most likely won't show because everything was done in 4K on my phone. I believe I have shown you before. Let's get myself back on the camera here real quick so I can show you with my phone here. So I used my iPhone 7 and I used an app called Pro Movie. It's in red right over the Dasher app, right under Instagram. It's the Pro Movie app. Alright, there it is. It always shows up this screen here first, and you could cancel it. What it does is that there'll be like a watermark on your film or video, and it'll be like on the bottom right, and it's like a little strip that says Pro Movie Recorder. This is all shot like in 4K. It gives you everything you need: ISO, focus. It shoots in 4K. I have an iPhone 7, so my iPhone 7 only shoots in 4K. On the back lens, on the front lens over here that you're seeing, what you're seeing through is the back lens, so it's 4K. But if I switch it, if I flip the camera and put it in selfie mode, it shoots in 3K. So if you've seen this before, you've probably seen this before on this channel with my Big Lots video, and even the Black Friday video has it all in like it's in 4K, the video, but some of the stuff that it's in selfie mode that you're seeing me. If you're seeing me, I'm seeing myself as well. So it's in 3K. I just bumped it up to 4K. And then say hi, Logan. Say hi.
I'm
Hi.
Magic.
Yeah.
I'm Magic.
Yeah.
I'm Magic.
I'm Magic. Oh no, not here right now. Yeah. Okay. We're showing some stuff. The cartoon that Daddy did. Oh, you want bacon? You have bacon. Where's your bacon? Bacon. He was like, that's right, I have bacon. I have my food here on the side. I kind of ate like half of it. I might have to microwave it afterwards. All right, so let's get Blender back on here. Oh, wow. Why does it do that? Okay, so let's bring myself up back here. And then, well, I showed you basically what I do here on with Blender and stuff like that, and what the setup was. I guess going into nodes would be a little too advanced anyways, but I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to try to get this back up on here. Why is it doing that? Well, I don't have time for that, so I'm just going to add in another one. Window capture. Uh-oh. Here we go. Alright. And we'll fade in. There we go. Well, I guess you'll see me here as well. Let's just move this down a little bit. Alright, so as I was doing here, so for cell fracture, let's start a new Blender file. General, yes, save it, I guess. And then I'm already moved on from that project, but I'm going to show you at the end of what that does. So this is the main Blender, which you get the cube, you get your camera on the left over here, and then you have a light. Okay, you get the cube. Let's press X, delete the cube, Shift A to add a plane, and then S for scaling it. Scale it a little bit here, and then I kind of just like, I went to edit mode, choose the face, and I choose this face here, press E for extrude. Yeah, do it up on the Z axis, and then I basically object, so it's a selected all. So now I can go to file, edit, where is preferences? Did I miss it? Here it is, in edit preferences, totally missed it because I was going through kind of quick. Let me slow down. Sorry. And where was it again? Here we go, add-ons. And then we go to the search, and then I press in cell. And it's already selected right here, as you can see. I'm going to deselect it and select it again. So it's selected now, and you can get the cell fracture in there. Okay. Now, what I do is, once this is all selected here, I just subdivide it, which I right-click. Oops, in edit mode. And you gotta select all of it, because all the faces up in here, I have this faces thing selected, so I'm selecting all the faces. And then right click, and then you can press subdivide right here. This is the first one, and you press subdivide. I do it again like a couple times. You saw how like it split up. Yeah, let's do it a couple times more. Okay, so once I see it like this, this is when I'm able to do the cell fracture. And then once you get all this, then it's telling Blender to break it up and stuff like that, and you're able to turn it into whatever you need it to be. And whatever it is, if it's glass or something like that, it all depends on what you want to do. So I'm not trying to get too specific here. Just to open up edit and go into your add-ons and open up, you gotta press the check for cell fracture. Okay. I love this program. I get kind of lost in here in the sense of like what I want to do and show you. That's why I'm doing the tutorials, the beginner tutorials, It makes it easier to show all that. But quickly, since I showed you this, I'm gonna show you how to obtain 2.82 because I'm doing this on 2.81. But when I did this project, I did it in 2.80. So there's not much of a difference if you have 2.80 still. But you can upgrade it and turn it into 2.81. Okay. Let's see where I can get a screen capture. Let's Google Chrome. All right, cool. Here we are. All right. So as you can see here, this is Google Chrome, and this is Blender's website. So on the top here, that's highlighted is the download button. In the download, whoops, I clicked the picture. In the download button is where you can find 2.82 if you're interested. But as you can see here, this 2.81 on the bottom right there, as you can see. And then what I'm going to click on is download button, which I already have the tab opened up over here, which we'll go into. And then you can download 2.81 for Mac OS, which is my computer, or Windows and other versions as well. So check that out for yourself so you can use this program. It also does video editing as well. But if you scroll down a little bit and then you see right over here, new Blender 2.81, over 1,000 fixes and several important updates that were planned for 2.8 series. Yeah, 2.82 is their next level. If you want to go experimental, you can go in the experimental section. They don't say it's 2.82, it's wherever they're at the moment. Since 2.81 is officially out and stable, 2.82 is out in alpha. So you can get the Mac OS version and the Windows version as well. So check that out down below. I have the description. In the description down below, I have links in the free download. I have a link for Blender 2.80. Well, it's just Blender in general, so then you can see that. You'll see the home page. You'll see this page here. And with this page, you'll see a lot. I mean, there's Cycles Render Engine. I'm always talking about all this. If you've seen my free movie studio video on here. So you can see animation rigging. That's something I'm trying to lean on right now for my documentary. I think I may have mentioned that before, but if I haven't, I'm saying that now. So a documentary that's coming out in 2020. It's a feature-length documentary. It would be my second feature film, actually, but my first documentary feature film. So I've done a little short version of that, and it's all in my personal channel, which is linked into this channel. So if you go into my Greenlight channel in here, you'll see all these, you'll see at least like one other YouTube channel that is attached to this channel. So, and that's my personal channel. It's like at 2,800 subscribers or so right now. My first feature film's about 1.2 million views right now, and it's just growing. And then I have a 4K render of it. If you're curious of how I've done that, just let me know in the comments, and I will set up a video here on Greenlight for that, if you like. So moving on, I'm gonna show you this video. Logan has found Chuck E. Cheese inside of YouTube himself. So he had discovered YouTube a while ago, and now he's using it constantly. if you hear it in the background. Where's the browse? There we go. And I'm going to show you the beginning of my music video that I have done with Rel. And I'm going to have all the links in the bottom in the description below, since they're currently not there right now. Since this isn't quite like a tutorial type video, this is more of like a behind the scenes. So hope you're enjoying this and learning some new things about Blender. And here's on you. There we go. Alright, let's fade it in. Whoa. Okay, so it's like really huge on here. Sorry, it's in 4K, so it's really, really big. We'll start it over. And then let's get it started again. There we go. So as you see here, I'm sure you could hear a little bit of music. And since you do, lower stuff just a smidge, you're gonna hear some like sound effects in the background, a little bit, birds chirping and stuff. So as you can see there,
it's new day, same shit in my video there. It's getting predictable. It's all on you to make your mind up, move fast, make it like time left. So it's all on you. It's a day, same shit in my video. It's getting predictable. It's all on you just to make your mind up, move fast, make it like
3D and stuff like that.
Why you dwelling in your events? No, the only way to get ahead for the weak mind is to form a new element with or without you. So don't look for me
on here. So I'm gonna go right back real quick so that you can see again the beginning and how the breaking of the floor. So it's just a bunch of different layers added on. And then Happy New Year, baby. I love you. So, and then I added like some stuff from YouTube, which is like particles breaking and things like that. So it looks really real. So we're gonna watch it one more time. So again here, this is simple. It kind of gives it that horror type of a look. I wanted to go simple with it. But you see how the lighting reacts on the bottom and everything like that of that I did within Blender. You can see that. You can see the 3D model. See all that stuff when it came out. The only thing that I hate was my
it's a new day, same shit in my video. It's getting predictable. But it's all on you to make your mind up, move fast, make it like time.
Hopefully I wasn't so low. The music kind of got up pretty loud there. So check out in the description below for the full music video of this great artist. And then Happy New Year's to you and your family. Today is New Year's Eve, and tonight we're gonna go right into 2020. So with 2020, I have like a bunch of plans. I don't have my project book here with me right now, but basically I would show you that I have a bunch of different plans for Greenlight throughout the year, as well as my personal channel. My personal channel, I had planned on helping you out with some YouTube stuff here and there. YouTube videos on how to get your YouTube channel, in working order, and running SEO on it, and what you should do as a YouTuber to get more views and subscribers and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm working on that a lot right now when it comes to this channel. But we're building something else on Greenlight, building a filmmaking community, and trying to teach you that as a filmmaker, you must learn everybody else's job, including the one that you want to do the most. And if you want to be a filmmaker, you want to direct films, you're going to have to learn how to light, and how to act, how to write, and how to produce your own films. And from it, you can see that I'm also trying to step it up with 3D animation and use it for storytelling abilities, and not to just have 3D in the film. The more you use 3D where it doesn't look like 3D, or it's the same thing with editing. They say as long as you edit film and your editor is invisible throughout the movie, then that's when you've done great work in film, because it's all about the illusion. It's not about the actual technology and technical aspect of filmmaking. So just check out in the description below my music video. Check out all the links down there. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great 2020, and I'll be seeing you on the other side, where we talk about Blu-ray releases. Obviously, Blender tutorials and Blender videos are coming very soon, and behind the scenes stuff for my music videos, obviously, because this is one of them. For the first of many. There's going to be many coming out very soon. It's not all going to be Blender related. If it's behind the scenes effects and technical stuff, it might even be some simple Premiere stuff. It all depends on what the music video calls for and the story that we're trying to tell. With this music video, it was as easy as it was all on him, and there's kind of like a story thing going on with other music videos. So I'm gonna see you very, very soon here next week. This week we're not doing Blu-ray releases because there's not so many Blu-rays out. There's actually like maybe one, but it's almost not even worth covering. So, and there's really, it's just, I think it's an older film. But next week we're going to talk about Joker, and I believe another major release as well. But Joker comes out January 7th, so I'll see you here on Greenlight. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Check out this video over here on Free Blender Movie Studio, and then right here we're going into our last week Blu-ray releases video, and I'll see you here next week. So thank you, and have a great holiday with your family.